I just got some more accounting paperwork and a bag of lime. You know, I do a lot of different things, and somebody, you know, accounting, the project management stuff, the videos, the websites, all that kind of stuff. And somebody asked me, how do you deal with you must have tons of stress. How do you deal with that? We'll talk later.
If I was here, would you see me? If I was down, would you help me? If I was lost, would you find me? If I was far, would you come to me? Come to me.
Let's see. So, there we go. Okay. So, stress. You know, I know for a lot of people, it's like a really big issue. A lot of people don't deal with stress very well. They don't know how to handle it. And I can't say why, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, and you would think somebody who drinks as much coffee as I do and does, you know, project management stuff, website, accounting, all kinds of things that have to be done in the course of every day, every week, that would somewhat be a factor. That, you know, there'd be points where like, oh, I'm stressed out. And it's not really the case. It's one of those things that, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like, you know, genetically I don't get stressed, or whether, you know, maybe it's a combination of stuff that, you know, having worked for myself mostly since I was 13, a few jobs here and there kind of thing in between, but mostly it's been me. So have I adapted to not getting stressed out and just planning? Because everything I do, I plan out, you know, and yes, you can't plan everything exactly the way it's ultimately going to go. But you can take things and say, okay, if A happens, then it can go to B or C or etc. So, and that's how I've always done things, so that I have a basic plan, and if one of those goes in a different direction, it's not a problem. That's why project management here, yeah, it's tricky, but it's not anything out of the way. You know, it's not like, oh, my stuff didn't come in. No. That's not the case. It's just, okay, I readapt. I've already thought, okay, what can happen in different times? So I just don't get the stress thing. And, you know, I'm sure people think that, okay, this guy drinks a ton of coffee, does a ton of things. He must have stress up to here. And I don't. I mean, well, I have gray hair, but that's a different story probably. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's where the stress comes out in the gray hair. But the, you know, my blood pressure is like on average 120/80. I don't think, and that's with all the coffee. Can you imagine if I didn't? It'd probably be like 90/60 or something like that. So I don't tend to get stressed out. I mean, I don't get stressed out when I've got stuff to do, when I've got too many things to do. I just end up doing what I need to do, and redirecting and figuring, okay, if I do, boop, I get there. So, but, you know, I know a lot of people that came up today, which was why I'm bringing this up. I had a bunch of questions on how parts were going to get solved, and the person I was talking to said, hey, don't stress yourself about that. And I said, you know, I'm not stressing about it because I don't get stressed. I'm just doing planning. I want to know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, what my alternatives are going to be. So that way, hey, I'm good no matter which path we end up taking. I know that doesn't work for a lot of people. They couldn't deal with all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people who get stressed really easy. It takes nothing. It's like, really? That's stressing you out? I mean, you should do what I do then. Because if that little thing is stressing you out, then, oh my God, you'd be a basket case when I've got to run here, got to do this, got to pick up that. But, you know, everybody adapts to everything in their own way, I guess. Adapts, or it's genetically part of, you know, what you are, or genetics and adaptation. I don't know which it is, but it's not something that ever, it doesn't bother me, you know. And I have a lot of stuff that's going on, and a lot of stuff that nobody even knows about that's going on, and that I have to deal with on and all the time. Future planning, what's going to happen, ifs, that, this falls through, how do I go with this, what do I do with that? It's just what I've always done. So stress isn't a thing to me. Probably should be though, right? If I was normal. So that makes me abnormal, I guess. Sid would probably say definitely. Well, I came out to see if I can get a, where is it? Sunset. See it back there? I don't know. Could be good. You can never tell. A lot of nights it is good. We'll see tonight. Yeah, it's got a little bit of rain coming. I don't think it'll be much. Little bit. Can always use the rain here. Just a little spitting, I think.